Hey guys, this is Mark at Woody Creative. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the website because there are some issues with it. It sounds like that you guys are not seeing the background images. And I'll start with this page and just kind of scroll through it and show you the animations. And there's already a lot of things. We had a multi-hour session today. Some things we're going to change, but um, this right here, as you can see, gives you that sort of animation there. Um, uh, I think you already can see with how these things work here, linking to the different ways to engage, email list. Again, as I said, a lot of these things are going away. It's not like the child life section that we created is going away. Take the training. The bubbles here, we talked about that being, you'll see some other bubble things throughout the site. And we're going to change some things to the footer here to make this a little shorter. Okay, so we're going to go to the Who We Are page. I'm having some connection issues, so sorry about that. Kind of starts with the information about the minute, the mission. And I mentioned that there's a lot of kind of global, and there's a lot of good diversity imagery in here. A lot of these things animate like that. So let's see what we do. Here again, some of the images that I think you were not able to see. You were able to see this kind of stuff. We're going to add some subheads like this, our guiding principles, and interested in collaborating. We're going to make sure that all these sections have headings here, but also a quick subheading to help tell the story. I think we're going to move these photos here down to to another page that's all about the kids. The Child Life Program, I think I mentioned. We do have a page we created on that. It's pretty simple. There's not a ton of stuff going on, but there's a page on that. The stories. So those videos I mentioned, I think are going to go onto this page. So it'll be, it's kids we have helped at the top, and then we're going to have the healthcare provider. So I was told that this story we're going to move or put it on the other section for the share your story. But here's how the stories would go. This list of these is going to turn into a global map where there's a pin that kind of shows, Arizona, the Philippines, Japan, etc. And we do this kind of throughout. So the stories, then the share your story is around that concept of adults who trying to remind them and keep them empathetic about what it was like when they were a kid. So that's what this looks like. Tell us about your stressful childhood, healthcare memory, share your scary story. And it's just kind of a spooky background deal. So resources for donors. I think some of these are still not put together, but ways to get involved. It's similar to what you saw before, kind of an overall donation page. There's a section for healthcare providers, but we don't know what that content's supposed to be, and a section for parents. And again, we still need content for that, but the idea is, the same thing. You get a big image. How can we help your child? Some resources, etc. I think that's it for there. Then the contact page. It's an image of Austin, kind of in the background with that same sort of purple theme throughout. We created this in case people want to actually tell things. So if they're going to make a donation, we'll ask them questions about an in-kind donation. This is kind of what the map functionality will look like when it's that global list of people that we've helped. Obviously, it'll be zoomed out. It'll be kind of a more view of the entire globe, and then these little pins that you'll be able to mouse over and see the locations. The blog is set up here, and looks like this. We can make this sidebar be whatever we want it to be. And of course, we're just using some holding images and stuff for the blog. There's a cart functionality built into this, and I think it's just set up real basically right now. I know you guys have a PayPal relationship, so we can connect this cart to PayPal and have PayPal is the credit card processor, and that's what this experience looks like. So it's pretty. It looks like the rest of the site. You're not going to PayPal. They won't have that PayPal experience, which is ugly, and you're going to a third-party site. They're staying on your site for that. So that's what that looks like, and I think that's about it. But yeah, I wanted to make sure you could see what the experience is like with all the images, and then we're going to be working on making sure that seeing what's going on and why it is that people outside of our system are not seeing the images. So stay tuned for that.